I'm so glad I didn't have a boy. Michelle Obama just got real about motherhood. Michelle Obama says she's glad I didn't have a boy. Here's WHY. Michelle Obama just admitted she's glad she didn't have a son, and the reason might surprise you. Would you feel the same in her position? Let's discuss below. In a moment that's equal parts funny, honest, and deeply relatable, Michelle Obama has once again reminded us why she remains one of the most captivating voices in modern public life. On the June 18th episode of her podcast IMO with Michelle Obama and Craig Robinson, the former First Lady casually dropped a revelation that immediately made headlines and sparked countless conversations. She's genuinely glad she never had a son. Yes, you heard that right. The moment came during a wide-ranging and refreshingly candid conversation with guest Angie Martinez, the legendary radio host known for her fearless interviews. As the trio, Michelle, her brother and co-host Craig, and Angie, talked about the challenges and responsibilities of raising good, grounded kids in today's chaotic world, the topic naturally veered toward gender. More specifically, boys. You should have thrown a boy in the mix, Martinez quipped, referring to Michelle's two daughters with former President Barack Obama, Sasha and Malia. Michelle didn't even hesitate. With a laugh that said thank goodness, she replied, I'm so glad I didn't have a boy. But it wasn't just a throwaway line. Angie, ever the skilled interviewer, pressed for the reason why. What Michelle said next had everyone leaning in a little closer. Because he would have had to be Barack Obama, she explained, and suddenly, it all made sense. Imagine growing up as the son of one of the most iconic presidents in modern history. A Nobel Prize winner, a cultural juggernaut, a two-term commander-in-chief with the calm charisma of a movie star and the intellect of a constitutional law professor. That's not just a legacy, it's a monolith. Michelle elaborated with her signature blend of humor and insight. I would have felt for him, she admitted. That's a lot to live up to. It's a line that packs a punch. Because in that moment, Michelle wasn't just speaking as a public figure, she was speaking as a mother. As someone who understands how crushing expectations can be, especially for boys who are raised in the shadow of greatness. In a culture that already pressures men to be strong, be successful, and be providers, imagine adding, be Barack Obama, to that list. Craig Robinson, Michelle's older brother and co-host, jumped in with a warm chuckle to say that she hadn't exactly missed out on raising boys. After all, she borrows his sons all the time. It was a sweet moment of sibling camaraderie, a reminder that family dynamics don't always follow traditional lines. But Michelle's point lingered. And it resonated far beyond that podcast episode. It touched on something deeper, the societal pressures we place on our children, especially sons. Michelle has always championed the importance of raising emotionally intelligent, respectful, and thoughtful men. During her time as First Lady, she was a vocal advocate for better education, mental health awareness, and equal opportunity. Her take on parenting now continues that legacy, showing us that sometimes, saying no to certain experiences is a form of wisdom. Online, reactions poured in. Some parents applauded her for acknowledging how difficult it can be to raise boys with empathy in a world that doesn't always reward that. Others joked about the pressure of growing up in a household where your dad is Barack Obama and your mom is Michelle Obama. That poor kid would need therapy from birth, one fan wrote on X. The revelation also reignited discussions about legacy, expectations, and identity within famous families. While celebrity children often have advantages, they also inherit burdens, especially the invisible kind that come with public scrutiny, comparisons, and assumptions. In choosing to raise daughters, Michelle found a balance that felt right for her. And she's not afraid to say it. In the end, this wasn't a swipe at boys, far from it. It was a moment of honesty from a mother who knows her limits, her values, and her own story. And it reminded us of something crucial: parenting isn't just about who you raise, it's about how, and with what awareness. Michelle Obama continues to inspire not just with what she's done, but with how she reflects on her own life. With humor, with humility, and with an eye toward the kind of world she wants all kids, daughters and sons, to grow up in. So, do you agree with Michelle? Would you feel the same raising a son in the shadow of Barack Obama? Or do you think that pressure could be a gift in disguise? Let us know your thoughts in the comments.